Hi everybody, I'm Fran Spielman and with me is Gery Chico.
Morning.
We've known each other since, what, 1992?
Long time.
When you served as Rich Daley's Chief of Staff.
Yes.
Bill Daley didn't show up at the debate this week. He's going to what they call the kiddie table, the second,
I didn't
the
call
other
it
group, but the people who were in the
Vallis
kiddie table
called it that.
What's he hiding from?
Well, look, you cannot be the mayor of Chicago and be cowardly. You just can't. Imagine the situation with Laquan McDonald and the release of the tapes, right? What would you do in that situation? Hide? Close the door? Lock it? Avoid the public? You can't do that. One of the hallmarks of a good mayor is somebody who's able to come forward in a crisis, handle themselves, and explain the situation as best they can and keep the community calm. And I didn't see that at all last night. I saw somebody who frankly looked like they feigned an endorsement session to avoid talking to the people of Chicago in a setting where you're going to get hit. That's just the nature of debates.
Well, he may think that he's in the runoff already, and he doesn't want to blow it.
What an amount of arrogance to believe that. Who in the world would take the voters for granted like that and believe you're anywhere? I think he caused himself a great deal of damage last night. You cannot treat people like that. You cannot take people for granted. This is not an entitlement mentality. You need to have a willingness to talk with the voters, be humble, put yourself out there. Don't be arrogant. Please don't be arrogant. You cause yourself a great deal of damage when you do that.
How involved was Bill Daley during the years that you were running City Hall?
I would say Bill was involved at all of the major points of Richard M. Daley's mayoralty. I mean, he was the mayor's counselor. He was there for all of the elections and strategy leading up to it. And so I saw him as pretty much, tied to the administration.
What about policy? Was he there on major policy decisions?
Policy, to the extent that the policy ran into politics, yes.
Doesn't everything?
Not necessarily. It depends. I mean, some things are easier done than others. Most of the policy we handled internally, but to the extent it involved politics, the effect on his brother's standing in the political community with people, he was involved.
The big stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Did